shake that to my yeah. Smile and wave your hands in the air. Boogie down from the country to the town. We got that brand new sound. It's going down.
Let me know you're my own. Give my brother, yeah. Fatuma said them they go. Massa go by here.
88.5.
Alice, throw away your malice. You are for member.
Ha to my list.
Hey, get you from get sorry. So my people, I tell you, don't worry.
If you know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. I said that 88.5. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. The 88.5. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. 88.5.
Yeah, wait, yeah, babe. 78.3+2. We can double date, that means me plus you. Cause I'm looking for a queen on the KIN King. We got early morning plus on your late night swing. We live, boo, on your radio. In a big thing. So get that buzz at your jukebox. You know how we does it. 88 dot nickel.
You know what I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know. You know, I know, you know, I know, you know. Yeah, I know, you know, I know, you know.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the Unity Party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sammy Quarter to Sastown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat. We will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong, and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
Yeah, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 oh. They broke down our headquarters, but it didn't break our soul. CDC stands stronger, we are ready, we are bold. From West Point to Point 4, from New Crew Town to Congo, all are welcome here, together we will grow. CDC is our party, George Way is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure, CDC is a way of life. Oh. Hey. We are Asian CDCians and the common people too. We build this new foundation with red, white, and blue. No matter where you're from, no matter who you are, in CDC's big family, you'll always have a part. CDC is our party. George Way is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure, CDC is a way of life. They try to break us down, but we rise above with unity and hope and our liberty and love. From every street and corner, let this anthem sound. CDC is for everyone. Come and gather round. CDC is our party. George Weah is our leader, standing proud and hardy. This part is for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life. So let the drums beat, let the people sing from our new headquarters. Let freedom ring. CDC forever, together side by side. Oh, the dignity.
Well, let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program, Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations, the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. Well, there's a greed though, but we find a common ground and force ahead as a people. Well, please be my guest. Today is Friday, the 30th day of January 2026. And this is the weekend edition of the program. Let me say welcome, and I'll be back after a Joseph team song. So let's say welcome. Let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. Those of you across Montserrat County, within the 17 electoral districts, let me say good morning. Good morning to all of you. Those of you across the country following us by way of the social media, let me say good morning. And our friends and followers in the diaspora, let me say good morning to all of you. And we are grateful. We are thankful to God Almighty for another opportunity to be counted amongst the living. It's not easy, but we have to trust God and continue to look up to Him is challenging, but God is faithful. And that is why we always put our trust in Him. Those of you that in class this morning, let me say good morning. Archie Tape, you're there in Dallas, Texas, the USA, welcome. Abraham Boga, welcome. Malu Fofana, let me say welcome. Fatu Koning, you're in Kakata, welcome. Asata Keita, welcome. Patricia Brown, you're in the ERW area, welcome. Quilling and Banks, you're there on the Broadwood Moton Conan Road, welcome. Papi S. Keita, you're there on Dupo Road, welcome. Sylvester Kromau, welcome. Charles Weah, you're there in Jacob Town. Danishas Moluba, welcome. You there. The Baby Man Johnson. George Johnson, welcome. You're in Douala. NB, welcome. Anna Kekula, let me say welcome. You're in Bon County. Samuel Kwe, welcome. Rockford Manning, welcome. Princess L. Peters, welcome. You're there in Yekepa Market. George S. Wilson, welcome. You're in Grand Crew, Barclayville. Johnson Dolly, welcome. You in New Jersey. Dorita Dussel, you welcome. You there in the US. And all of you, countless, welcome you in Singapore. Avin Weir, you in the ERW compound area. John K. Towley, let me say welcome. You're on the SKD Boulevard Junction, District 6. And the rest of you, want to say welcome. And it's good to have you all part of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. And our prayers are with our brothers and sisters in the diaspora in the US. And there are a lot of things that are changing. There are a lot of things that are changing. There are a lot of things that are changing. And we just want to be grateful to God. A lot of things are changing for their good. And God is not sleeping. God is going to help us all there. So, but we stay praying with them. We stay praying for them. And I think all of us should do that. Gradually, things are taking shape. Emmanuel Bro, welcome. Abraham Papi Gray, welcome. Cecilia Logan, Kobo Widow, welcome. Emmanuel G. Davis, John Tower. All of you would like to say welcome. So, thank you. But let's continue to pray until, everything is okay. But you are doing well. And I must applaud those of you that are doing it. Those of you that are trying your best to remember them in your prayers. It's very important. It's very important to do. It's very important to do because your prayer is going to help them. Only prayer can change everything, turn it around for their good. I think they are making so much impact back home. So let's keep remembering them. Let's keep praying for them. Keep encouraging them. It's not easy. But God is there. God is faithful. Liberia is our country. No matter the politics, Liberia is for every one of us. For every one of us. So when we see things going the wrong way, it's good for us to speak about it. And every time, most of the time, one of the things that I've said to people is that In my own little way, I try to be thankful. In my own little way, I try to be grateful and I try to be thankful. I am grateful and I'm thankful. And that is why we Liberians, we need to work it out. And if our leaders will be sincere to themselves, they will be grateful and they will be thankful. You, as Liberians, be grateful and be thankful. It's very important to do. All of the noise, all of the things that we're talking in Liberia, we can get on the path of development because some of us, we so proud, we so big, we so bad. We just find it difficult to just say thank you for this thing here. Are you put a bottle here? Yeah, thank you so kindly, man. Thank you. Just for us to say thank you to somebody to pick up from where they stopped because we're in the same boat. We find it so difficult to do. And that is what I keep wondering, what is going on with our president? Who is advising the president? Who really advising? Those who are advising President Boubacar, I'm wondering whether they are helping the situation. How are they advising the president? How are they talking to the president? You can't continue to fool the president and mislead the president into things that other people are aware of. You know how many people in Liberia know about Liberia too good? There are other people in this country that know more about the country. They stay here, they're not talking, they're just watching. When George Weah was in power, all the things George Weah government put into place that for the country, George Weah not there. You see anything there, go to George Weah house. The roads, the housing unit, the scholarship, the white fee, all the places he built. George Weah is not in power. Those things to George Weah house, they're not there. They're for us. United Party government under Joe Boubacar came to power. They are the one in charge of those things. There were projects, there were contracts signed by the CDC government when George Weah was there. He's not there, and the next government come to power, the mayor there, they got to pick it up from there. They can't say, oh, because CDC pay for it, they're not here, so we want it, we can't continue it. Let us do our own thing. I don't know, it's because of hate. I don't know, it's because Joseph Human Boubacar don't want George to hear George Weah attached to anything. Until President Boubacar is even going to ignore the efforts of people that died, the efforts of the dead, turning down the efforts of the dead, because he want nobody need to be tied to anything, and he announced it. I just keep wondering who is advising the president. Anything that tied around Joe Weah, Joe Boubacar don't want to get there. You know the reason why they're doing that road, because the government, CDC government pay for that road. But I've noticed anything that tied around Joe Weah, Joe Boubacar don't want to get, he want to put himself there. He want to get connected to it. I'm still wondering whether Joe Boubacar will ever go to the Invisible Park or to the PHP Park. I'm wondering whether Joe Boubacar will ever go to the 14 military hospital. Whether Joe Boubacar government will even intend to renovate those areas built by George Weah government. I'm really wondering whether he will do it. For the 14 military hospital to be celebrating their, I think, 5th anniversary, if our Joe Boubacar will go there, but because it is tied to George Weah's effort, he can't go there. And that kind of heart is a bad heart. It's not a good spirit. You're the United Party folks that love the president. Why I can tell him? anything helping the country. Tomorrow you will not be around. I've just come to the realization that Joe Parker don't want to go around anything that Joe Weah is doing. But then he want to claim glory for the things that Joe Weah signed onto and left there. You think to stay away from the 14 military hospital, their anniversary, it was intentional. Look at that state place they wanted to pay to the same 14 military hospital. You know that Joe Parker want to be connected. He went different side to break ground. He went different side. They said they want to do different thing there. He don't want to be tied around George. What? I just don't know why. I don't know who is advising the president. Until the man, he can't even recognize Debade. But he liked Debade, but he can't recognize people who were living and contribute to the development of our country. He want to do his own thing. He don't know how to do it. Because say Joe Weah said, I challenge the Unity Party. I challenge Joe Parker to show me his own project. And that thing you hear that Joe Weah project is keep playing on the Unity Party folks. It keep playing on the government. It keep playing on the president. So Joseph Parker want to force it. George Weah government build mini stadiums. You don't think it is your responsibility not to upgrade these stadiums, to go there? Things that need to be done is done. You go to the Invisible Park, they spoil the place. You go to the PSP part, the dog head, they put heavy hole there and they can't go there to complete it. Go see the plastic bags, the plastic cups, the plastic bottles all around the PSP park. Anything that is tied around Georgia, I just noted that President Parker don't want to put himself to it. He want to do it. How to do it? When the PSP park is benefiting hundreds of thousands of our people, including United Partisans. Shall we not carry the PSP park to his house? He didn't carry the invisible park, the housing unit he built, a government bill. Those hospitals, a government bill. No, he carried nowhere. If Joseph Parker government wants to undertake a project, it is a good thing. But let him be sincere. You think the RIA rule will continue? Because Joe Parker able to source our money. That RIA was not a Chinese sponsor project. It was government initiative. George Weah government was raising the money to get the RIA done. Joe Parker is unable to get the money. Because the connection is not there. So in fact, he want money because he want to avoid that project. Because it's tied to George Weah. You want to avoid the project because it's tied to George Weah. So that's why you see the EAWA road. They kind of design that George Weah government have for that road. The design is not it. United Party go there, they start breaking everything. They forget about the project. An express road, a very important route coming from our international airport. The United Party folks have downplayed that project. Because it's tied around George Weah. Look, there are a lot of things tied around George Weah. Joe Parker can escape. And he's doing it intentionally. His advisor tell him, Papa, forget about that thing. Just leave it up to our own thing. You don't need to upgrade any mini stadium that George Weah build. You build your own stadium. You don't need to go to any area that George Weah does. Do your own thing. Let's create our own thing. Hey, build us in unit. Let's build us in unit. You even get the money. You see the level of hate, and I don't know who the advisors are that are advising Joseph Parker because they're not helping him. Until Joseph Parker is discrediting Debade. It's a good thing to even pay a Ministry of Justice for us. We need our own place. You know, for how many years these boys have they rented their family homes to government? Most of the buildings you see here owned by the children. Most of them, the Dickersons, the Jacksons, the Pearsons, the Thomas, all of them, they own all the buildings in town here. That's why you see they can't paint it. Because you go there, they'll tell you, say, you know, from up there. They will bring out their fraternity thing, so you can't harm on them. They own all the buildings in town here. They own everything. So they were renting their buildings to the government. That's why you see for all those years, government couldn't pay their own place. They were in family members' place. The people in the government, and they are renting place to the government. Look at the old education ministry. Look at the old Ministry of Transport, the Packers building. Look there. Look at the old Education Ministry in Cinco. Look at the old Justice Ministry right here opposite the United Methodist University. Look at the old Immigration Office right here on Broad Street. So if you want to obey a Ministry of Justice, it's not bad. It's not bad. But don't make it to look like you had this in mind. You had this in mind to obey a Ministry of Justice. It was never part of your plan. It was something that former the late President Doe decided to initiate. He initiated that project to build the Ministry of Justice around the Budget Bureau, around the Executive Mansion. It was the late Doe, and Bracka used to be in Doe government, so he was aware about the project. How can you go break ground for a place that oh my God, I just don't understand the advances around Joe Bracka. How do you go break ground for somewhere that groundbreaking took place, and the Liberian people that are aware, and people that are in your government, they know that it was initiated by the late Samuel Kenyon Doe. Joe Bracka can't recognize anybody. Whether you die, you don't die, he don't care. And I see many of you sit down and think that Joe Bracka really like you people. No, you don't. When I say when Joe Bracka come and tell the Liberian people, because he won't prove something, and Joe, we are say, I'm sure that I ought to do my own project, so I will do something. He make it to look as if to say he is the one that initiated that whole plan to obey a Ministry of Justice around the Budget Bureau. No, it was President Doe. It was President Doe that broke ground for the construction of the Ministry of Justice. It was not Bracka. Bracka used to be around. He kept it. And now decide to do it. Now, why can't you reference Doe and say, you know, when I used to be with the late President Doe, there was a plan initiated by him, and President Doe broke ground for the construction of a new Ministry of Justice complex right there to the Budget Bureau. And now that I'm president, I want to continue, you know, what the late Doe started, so that we build a decent Ministry of Justice, the official home of the Ministry of Justice. What will happen to you? It will take something from on your skin, Joseph Bracka. It will take something from your skin. But because you know people be talking about our project, that Doe they won't break ground on you. He won't hear that name. He just won't put and say, yeah, Joseph Bracka break ground. Joseph Bracka break ground. Why should you go and stay lie to the people? Why should you go and stay lie? When people that was around know that it was the late Samuel Doe that broke ground for the construction of the Ministry of Justice. You go to that land today, you claim it to say you broke ground. That lie. I don't know why you're advancing this paper wrongly. You're telling the president to do the wrong thing. When they will move from Joseph Bracka's skin, if Joseph Bracka say it was the late Doe that initiated this place broke ground. So that 2 times breaking ground now. The late President Doe break ground because he died. So you take that appreciation from the late Doe. The same way you did in Nigeria, you took the appreciation from the late Doe because it has to be tied to George Weah. I don't know. I don't just know who are those that are advancing Joe Bracka. They are not helping him at all. They are not helping the president at all. They don't care about telling the president, Pape, let's do it this way. They don't care. And I see them yesterday talking the Pape break ground. The Pape come in pay, Minister of Justice. The thing we are not doing, the Pape come in do it. You know anything about that project? Joseph Bracka broke no ground. The ground was already broken. Joseph Bracka only went there for formality to fool you, to make it because he won't force himself to do something. George, we are challenging, so you want to prove something. And the Pape break ground now, that blatant lied. That is not an initiative of Joe Bracka. Oh yes, he coming to pay it, but you should understand that the groundbreaking was done by the late President Samuel Kenyon Doe. Why will it take Joseph Bracka to just record now the late Doe? Why? John Weah said, let's put the name of President Doe and call it the Samuel Kenyon Doe Referral Hospital in Nigeria. Joseph Bracka said no. But he put the Does against the Weahs and thought that Nigerians would have shown so much hate to George Weah because he had the likes of Mapape, Blai, and other folks around, and he thought that let me put Nigerians against George Weah. And you were pretending that he loved Doe. He loved the Does. So he wanted to rebury Doe. It was all political strategy. No. And I see you, United Party folks, you are jumping around and jumping and celebrating something that was never initiated by President Bouaka. Why were it taken to say that Samuel Doe initiated the thing? That Samuel Doe break ground to build the Ministry of Justice. Say he's not here. I mean, it's important. I need to be around. But we want to continue. We want to continue. If they make him do it to somebody who living, that somebody who died, he will do it to. Let me recognize the ever potent vice chairman for administration of the Coalition for Democratic Change, USA, Honorable Donna Tori. I know you're on the farm, but you're somewhere on the farm instead making your way through. And I can see people talking about it. What will it take the president to say that though it will kill him? It will do something to him? Hey, George, we are with a small bottle, you papi. As you clean, that George, we are not nothing. George, we are a small ball. George, we are, he gets small upbringing. All the way you characterize George, we are. George, we have always shown gratitude. George, we have always shown appreciation. The name George, we are not owing because he tried to humble himself, because he tried to reference people, he tried to recognize people's effort. And you're passing around the paper break ground now. And George, we are saying he did it, man. When Grand Joseph Bouaka break? That 2 times breaking ground. Samuel Doe break ground, you go there to he break ground. Because he didn't want nobody to say that Samuel Doe started the project, that Samuel Doe break ground, that Samuel Doe, the late Samuel Doe hired a plan to build ministry. That is why you see the RIA road, it just break, the whole project just break down. He don't care. Go see how the PHP part dirty. Go see all the plastic bags. Go see the plastic bottles. Go see how they treating that place, because Joseph Bouaka don't want that thing to be around. Go see the invisible part. They play that they can keep your weird things there. A football thing. Go see how they spot that place. The place so dusted up. Go see the place that John Weir government built for the old man to pray. They spoil all the ACs are. Go see the toilets. Go there. He don't want to have anything to do with something that George Weah started. And you all around claiming George Weah things. And then are you passing around that our country, we got to build a country, let people hit around. If the very president has been ill-advised by greedy gulfs and desperados, you can tell him, if George Weah was proud, if George Weah was big, if George Weah had a big heart, you think you're going to call Madam Salif and name things after man? Whenever Madam Salif bay, you can't, and you will not pour in there. It was not forced. But George Weah know what appreciation means. George Weah knows what it means to show an attitude of gratitude. He's aware. That's why George Weah called Madam Salif. You think George Weah forced to go carry Madam Salif to Japanese freeway? But anyhow, initiated the project. Anyhow, George Weah around. But she was the president. She decided and negotiated a government with the people, and the post started to build the Japanese freeway. And she was going to build the next one before time finished. And George Weah came to power. George Weah was left with the other side. George Weah decided to bear it, negotiate with the people. But one thing that was at the back of George Weah's mind was this thing was initiated by somebody. Now, who don't know that Madam Salif faced one side, George Weah faced one side? Everybody's aware. Who don't know? It has not removed the fact that George Weah did one side, Madam Salif did one. No. But George Weah showed an attitude of gratitude. George Weah was appreciative. George Weah made everyone to know that it was an initiative put in place by Madam Salif administration. So when he got through with the other role, to demonstrate a true sense of leadership, to show to the world that he was open, he respected his predecessors. He knew what it was, how important it was to recognize somebody who was there before you. So we have called Madam Salif and say, oh man, that you started it, you. That you the one started it, you. Don't make it lower than me started it. So you finish with one side, I finish with one side. Please can't let dedicate it. George Weah took Madam Salif along. George Weah carried Madam Salif and removed George Weah on that road that he faced one side. It removed George Weah name? No. Liberians know that John Weah faced one side of the road. No. So John Weah and Kevin Madam Salif. Madam Salif was building the ministerial complex, and John Weah there was completed. But what John Weah did? Was George Weah forced to put Madam Salif on it? No. But George Weah thought it was important. This was a good start of leadership. He said, let's name it after Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The Dowsey Center to JFK. He said, let's name it the ELJ Dowsey Center. Why? John Weah was not doing it because the international community tell him to do it, or the legislature compare him to do it. No. He recognized grace. He recognized grace at that time. Like, no matter I am president, this all my grace past my grace. She been there before me. So I coming after her for me to tap into the things that she was doing. Let me follow the system of humility. That's what George Weah did. He humbled himself because God gave grace to the humble and resists the proud. George Weah didn't let go the issue of the late Samuel Doe. He showed appreciation. He went to Doytown and built housing unit for the people. Toujours. He went to Peloton and built housing unit for the people in Grenjire. There are projects initiated in Grenjire by George Weah government. And George Weah said that, you see, George Weah built consensus. He doesn't take a unilateral decision. He doesn't take unilateral decision. He take unanimous decisions that are done concomitantly. We will name the hospital. Something here must be in remembrance of the late Doe. Don't play part in our body politics. Let's put something here for him. The Samuel Kenyon Doe Memorial Hospital on the deed. Rating on the deed. The elders of Grenjire concord with President Weah and said, yes, it's a good one. Let's remember our son. Not just our son, but our former president. Let's remember him. And you, Joe Baka, came from nowhere and said no. After you fool the Does and make Grenjirians to believe that you love them. So you are going to rebury because Meton Blaine and other people then fool you and tell you, say, yeah, but just do it that way. You will get vote from Grenjire. The Grenjire will go for you. You pretended that you love the Does. You pretend that this Zoe parent that say over there, you even pushing against the wall. He was pretending also that he had love for the Does. You're divided, Grenjirians. You're divided the Does. Because you say you're going to rebury Doe. You say that you go build monument to the place they dump the men something in the water. You say you won't prove something. You're burying 13 men under pretense for political reasons. That you, the Saint Joseph Baka, refuse for the hospital to be named in honor of Doe. You Joe Baka, you refuse. And I see you United Party folks, many of you talking about how Joe Weah, he won't reconcile the paper call him, they not getting invitation to go for the SONA, he don't go. All the years Joe Weah was president, Joseph Baka ever attended SONA, organized by Joe Weah government, before Joe Weah might go for his SONA? Life is a vicious cycle. What goes around comes around. No man is an island. No man stands alone. All the years that Joe Weah was president, Joseph Baka ever go to the SONA? He's supposed to go there the way he invited him. Something might be wrong with your Mudula. So I don't know who is advising Joseph Baka. When you call Joe Weah project, it will make you unpopular. When you call Joe Weah project, you will be molested. When you recognize Joe Weah project, you will be a little boy. No, Joe Baka. No. Papa, you can't be an elder and you don't have wisdom. You don't carry wisdom. Our Winners Chapel Other Church in Conway used to be right to the Taylor Mayor Junction there. There were other pastors that came, Pastor John Oubelu then came, the other pastor from Nigeria, he was there. And he initiated a building project for the church around the Maureen Kepa funeral before getting there. He initiated a building project, broke grounds, everything. And they started the project. After 2 years, they haven't removed and sent back. Then they put a Liberian pastor there. The pastor took over the church. He continued the project. He said, let me build a different Winner Chapel church on the side of the church. He picked up the same project. At the end of the project, while they was about to dedicate the building, he thought in his mind that who started this project? Who initiated this project? Then they called the other project, the pastor that said he went to Nigeria. He said that pastor will have to come for the dedication of this building because he was the one that started this project. He was the one that initiated this project. He must be here and be a part of the dedicatory ceremony. And the church sent for the pastor from Nigeria. He came. It was a 1 week celebration. You think the Liberian pastor that was stupid? No. You think he wanted morale? You think he wanted himself to be seen that he completed the project? No, but he decided to show an attitude of gratitude. I'm not the one that initiated this thing, though I came and continued to pick up, but I think I must reference the one who started and initiated. So he sent the church, sent for the man from Nigeria, making the man that you were part of the dedicatory ceremony. And so on a pastor that then. The resident pastor that ain't called Winner Chapel there. A muso, a post on a member. It's only wisdom. It's only wisdom. And I don't know who advising Joe Baca. That when you mention George Weah near Pape, you will get unpopular. But there are many things that George Weah did in this country that Joe Baca you stealing. That you beyond. You want to claim self-glory. And everybody know that it is George Weah initiative. It is his government initiative. Whether you go up, you come down, it is tied around George Weah. I know that Joe Baca will not appreciate. That's why you don't appreciate Debady, but he celebrates Debady. When people died, he want to go hurriedly to get political points. But he don't reference the dead. He don't consider their contributions. He don't consider their efforts when it comes to national development. And I see you turning around, standing and the Pape. What Pape? That today you know Joe, you know Samuel Doni. That man was working to government. The $1 million for the agriculture project in 1984. He was lucky. Joseph Baca was lucky. He and Massacre were lucky. Samuel Doe, that day he ate a gourd of food. Why he? But if Doe were hungry that day, Doe were going to flog Baca, but and all around the military to brutalize him. He was lucky and Doe said that make carry trouble. Doe have to pour him out because he mismanaged the money. If the last Samuel Doe gave Joseph Baca opportunity to work, Joseph Baca can reference Doe. Then you should know the level of hate, the level of ungratefulness in this old man. Joseph Baca is George Weah project. That is why you won't recognize George Weah project. Because he himself is a project of George Weah. Joseph Baca is George Weah project. If Joseph Baca move from power in 2029, he will still be George Weah project impacting. Let me tell you, the mind of Joseph Baca is all the things that George Weah did. He want everything to destroy, everything to damage, from the roads to the hospitals, from the hospitals to the recreation centers, from the recreation center to the housing unit. He want everything. That's why he downplay Whitefield. That's why he downplay the issue of keeping LU up to standard, because he want nothing to be tied around George Weah. You can't divorce a Joe Baca because George Weah tangibilities are seeables. They are things that people can touch and point finger to. They are not invisible. They are not spirits. You look at Samuel Doe. Samuel Doe break ground. Baca. That you are calling. You look at Samuel Doe. The man who gave you see how the old man is ungrateful. The man who gave him job. Amen. Even Dave Halley, you doing it to him. Even Doe who gave you Joseph Baca job, and you ate the man for the agriculture program, he didn't follow you, he let you go. That Doe you ever to recognize? You can see how desperate is Baca. I think when Kakata one time they said the name one row in his honor. The man want to steal glory. You don't fight for something, papi. You don't fight for Joseph Baca Avenue. We're gonna Avenue. What have you done for the people there? They gave you avenue. You will not fight for aid, and the people say we give it to you. Madam Sally didn't fight for honor. She didn't fight for recognition. She didn't fight George Weah to put places in her name. No. The life that you live, that will speak for you. The things that you do, that what people will talk about you for tomorrow. Madam Sally didn't beg George Weah. No, George Weah considered Madam Sally as the Rock of Gibraltar, the Madonna of Liberian politics, the original Man Solomon. George Weah considered her. Look, there are levels of grace. George Weah can step ahead of Madam Sally in terms of grace in politics. No, George Weah will never do it. There are levels in grace. There are levels. You think because you're passing a pastor, you pastor and me, you got to see grace? No. No. You know how many African footballers can play and they couldn't be world best? George Weah the one emerged as world best. The only African best. The only world best from Africa. Because there are levels of grace. We might be in the same department, but we are not carrying the same grace. That's the difference. And George Weah recognized grace. That's why he showed Madam Sally all of the respect. That is why he showed respect to Joseph Boakai. When Joseph Boakai was vice president and he became former vice president, George Weah remained in the attitude of appreciation. He added value to Joe Boakai. He allowed Joe Boakai to use a VIP lounge. He allowed Joe Boakai to be treated as a former president, as a diplomat, as an elder of a nation. He treated Joe Boakai with mutual respect because everybody got their own blessings. He added value to the presidency. He didn't the presidency was never desecrated by George Weah. He gave the old man all the respect. We won't go so. George Weah will send people. George Weah sent her. That's why when George Weah became president, he went to Joseph Boakai. It was forced. Anything the Constitution says when you win election, you forced to go to your opponent to have meeting with them. No. But George Weah carried a mindset for unity. He went to him, not just going alone, he carried gift. It was a seed sown in the life of Joe Boakai by George Weah. On the day after election, George Weah and his entourage went to Joseph Boakai's house, not just to visit, but to sow a seed. Joe Boakai received the seed, that a seed you want to destroy today. You received that seed germinated. That seed was able to save your life. That seed was able to transform you. That the seed you want to destroy, Joe, the seed has already grown old in you. The seed that has germinated and it has grown, it has bear fruit. And today, Liberians can see the fruit of that seed that was sown in you. Now, why you want to destroy? You can't destroy it. Look, Joe, until you understand some things that you need to understand, you still missing a mark, papi. Joe Weah saw a seed in you. A seed was planted in you. You remember the gift that Joe Weah gave you? It was a seed. It was a seed. It was a seed. It is that seed that George Weah sowed in you. That he was identifying with you. That when you got sick, nobody to help you. George Weah was the one that chartered plane and he carried you to the hospital. He didn't tell any journalist because he had your medical report. George Weah had your full medical report. The hospital sent your medical report to George Weah. Why George Weah not give it to CNN? Why George Weah not give it to Al Jazeera? Why he didn't give it to the BBC? No, because he had that respect. His upbringing from inside Christendom. That the man you say you want to show weakness to, because you so hate this George Weah until you hate the lesser man though. You hate Joe Biden, then you say you go rebury though. Why are you fooling yourself? Oh man, Papa, what are you doing here so? You living no legacy, you living no example for all people. You see, today Joe Boakai have shown to us that not all people that carry gray hair carry grace. It's not all the old people that carry plenty years of experience carry grace. Look, the gray hair requires grace. Grace goes along with gray hair. Without grace, your gray hair is meaningless. And that's what I see from old man Joe Boakai. To allow these political Pharisees and Sambolas and Tobiases to fool him, to make George Weah his enemy. There's a seed sown in you. If George Weah were wicked men, there were going to be no Joe Boakai on this earth by this time. If George Weah was not a God-sent, today there will be no human Boakai because you are going to be nowhere. You fall flat on the ground. Oh man, you are about to die flat. It was that boy, George Weah. That God, you know what? George Weah came to the rescue because a seed was sown. The day you went to your house, that gift that Joe Weah gave you was a seed. You allow your advisor to fool you, to make you see George Weah as your enemy, to make you see George Weah as somebody who wish you evil, Joe. You have left no example for young children to follow. President Parker, I don't see any example from you that any good young child can follow. I don't see it. And I see many of you passing around because you want money, and so you got to sign, you got to dance with him, you got to do this. No, Joe Parker is leaving no example for even your grandchildren, even your great-grandchildren. Because of the hate, the old men say they can't continue the RIA project because they didn't even get money. They didn't know how to get it. When you pull less certain area in Leafy, he didn't get money. You see the level of hate. Go see the Invisible Park. Go see how dirty that place is. I remember since Mariah Nelson, she's still mourning the loss of her daughter. Since Mariah Nelson came to Liberia, she brought some kind of thing for the place. Go see the Invisible Park. Go see it. Even the top up to now, they can't change it. Everything failed. Go see those toilets. All the places that Joe Weah failed, everything damaged. Go see it. Go to the PSP Park. That is what Joe Parker won. And he's not willing to visit them. You know what? He don't want to go around anything of George Weah. And he's shamelessly doing it when he's going around George Weah things. And I see you never party feel happy. Yeah, the papi. What papi? What papi? What papi? Is that a good example for you? Eh? Is that a good example there? Eh? I brought up many young people. I've trained many people. When I get in their midst, they can, when I even one hand, they can say, "But we not see here, won't recognize him." Even one hand myself, I will tell them, say, "I want to unlearn that thing." They'll say, "Boss, see here, we got to recognize him." Daughters, girls that we train, people we impacted musically that in the diaspora, they will call us, they want to recognize us. Well, man, I get time for those kind of things. The one will like what they gave me the award. I don't let it go there. I don't get time for it. The bigger recognition is not you, that God. That God are interested into. I'm interested in your thing and recognition thing. Let God recognize me now. When I go there, my son Michelle will say, "Man, senior, they want to senior me, they want to call me." You know what? They're not doing it because they're stupid. They know that are grace when it comes to the area. Everybody carry their grace. So you can't deny anybody. All that thing Joseph Boakai doing with Joe, we are the Lord. Boakai will continue to suffer himself. That Boakai had suffering this country. That Joseph Boakai had killing our country softly and tenderly. The heart that the old man carrying, it is a heart that keeping our country in bondage. And I see you talking with my prayer. Pray what? Pray for what? Eh? What would you pray? When Joe Boakai had so tight, he's carrying a bad heart as a leader. You think it will not affect our country? It will affect Liberia. It's affecting the country. Why would Joe Boakai want to give his State of the Nation address? He start here, somebody take the speech and put it on the social media. There are plenty of people in Joe Boakai that are not happy with him. And I see some of you, sometimes we blame the pastors, sometimes we blame the imams, sometimes we blame the civil servant. I mean, say the civil society. But Joseph Boakai as a father, as a deacon in a church, you don't know that you're supposed to be at peace with your neighbor? You don't know at all times you should be at peace as enshrined in the Holy Bible? Even in the Quran, you must be at peace with your neighbor. Joe Boakai is in the know. No pastor need to tell him. No deacon need to tell him. No imam need to tell him. Joe Boakai should be aware that you need to be at peace with your neighbor. He's a deacon of a church, the Ephesus Baptist Church. Where the right Reverend Trocon Lamford is seated as the pastor. Pastoring Joe Boakai. The man under the man pastoralship, Joe Boakai was ordained. He become his deacon in the church. Joe Boakai won't tell me you're not supposed to be at peace with your neighbor. So that the thing I got to call Bishop Isaac we got to go tell him to do. I got to call Bishop Wolo Bella to go tell Joseph Boakai to do. I got to call Bishop Yelepo to can't tell Joseph Boakai what to do. No. President Boakai knows exactly what he's doing, and what he's doing is hurting the country. And you sit there, Joe Weah, he get Piha, he get there. No, sit down there. Joe Weah will be stupid. Now go sit in front of Joe Boakai so you can press in the food and you give it to him. Eh? Oh yeah? He should act like a fool. It's only fools that die before their time. You know that? Only fool Somebody can say, is it true that people can die before that time? Yes, because of carelessness, laissez-faire behavior, laissez-faire behavior. Fools die before their time. George Weah will not be that fool. He will not. Look, the best thing you can do, if people don't tolerate you, if they don't appreciate you, be in your little space. Stay in your space. Remain in your territory. Don't go their way. You try it, they will eliminate you. And George Weah is that guy that tried to practice that. For too long, George Weah opened up to them. For too long, George Weah tolerated them. For too long, George Weah said, let bygone be bygone. Let peace come. Let peace reign. Let rebuild our country. And they have seen George Weah to be Janko Linkolo. Consider George Weah to be Janko Linkolo. Look, when people see you stupid, tell them that you're not stupid. Humility is not stupidity. No, it's not because someone is meek and they are stupid. If Joseph Baga can treat the less Samuel Doe day, why you think? Why you think? Brother, why your friend? The man who employ you, you are working in the Met government. The man decided to build that play, you break ground, you were there. You saw the play, you know about the project. Then you wake up one soon morning, you can't go there and say you breaking ground for the construction of the Ministry of Justice. Are you killing me? And no reference to the late Doe. Not to even mention, say, well, we are happy. Look, if Joseph Baga was a president that will listen to himself and stop allowing these so-called advisors around him to mislead him, Joseph Baga will announce his son. Well, I'm pleased to inform the Liberian people that the late President Samuel Doe initiated a groundbreaking ceremony for the constructions of the Ministry of Justice right at the Executive Mansion. Peace be unto his ashes that he's not around. But because of continuity and our good hearts for country and love for people, this government have decided to pick up, you know, what the late president started. So we'll be embarking in the constructions of a new home for the Ministry of Justice. Everybody are going to start for Joseph Baga. Yeah. But in Ewa, if the man call in the corner say your moon don't need for an abdi, your moon need for an abdi, he want to stay over there, because you know if we put don't need, they will say that George Weah put it there. So you let take it from there. Let nothing be tied to George Weah. But do you, Baga, you fail to realize that Grangians know that George Weah is the one that initiated the project. You fail to know. They didn't see you that day when George Weah went to break ground. They didn't see a Baga, they saw a Weah. They didn't see a Kotuman, they saw a Clara Marie. So why are you wasting your time? The people didn't see a Baga that day, they saw a Weah. Who went to Grangians to break ground? It was George Weah, it was not Joseph Baga. So how possible can you tell the Grangians? How possible can you tell the poor from Granku, the poor from Nimba, that George Weah can be a name, that will move a name? No, it's not possible. But I see many of you folks, and you feel happy. You are excited about it. That's something to make you happy. That Joseph Baga suffering this country today. That Joseph Baga in the vast suffering the country today. Nobody want help her. Look at the 14 military hospital. You think the military were happy? You think the army guys were happy? Do you know the service of the military? I can brag anywhere about my military. I got the best military in the world. Oh, you go and get Dudubo. They tell you so interesting all the things because we don't, the way you treat your country, then you're buying submarine, you're buying B-52. If we buy B-52, but not just about having a bumping George Weah. So think us that we get all the things, B-52, a helicopter gunship, we get 40-60 bio missile, 106, 105. But not just about having a bumping George Weah. Think we get all kind of weapon. I'm telling you. If we have B-52, but not just about bomb George Weah in the neck. Bomb a nasty bomb. Baga was going to bomb George Weah. He going to bomb nasty bomb for Kekronjela. Bomb Jamaica Resort, bomb rehab. I love the military. The military, hey, I know the military makes George Weah on the day of their the anniversary, the 5th anniversary of the 14 military hospital. You think Joseph, you see, when you hate people so much, a battle. Now when I see you here, we might be praying for Joseph, pray for Liberia. That Joseph Baga made Liberia suffering a day. If George Weah was living in the 14 military, it means Governor Bay, if George Weah was state president, if George Weah was state president, and the 14 military hospital celebrating their 5th anniversary, that Joe Weah will say now, you are going to see how colorful that occasion will going to be like. You are going to see all the military, everybody were going to go there to celebrate George Weah. You are going to see it. Don't God miss the president of George Weah. I thought that Joe Baka was going to make Oshin to go there. The old men not go there, yeah. Only the AFL were also that day. Only the AFL, they were there celebrating. The AFL, Pakao, 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 Bena Beaba, whoa, Pate, Pakao, 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 Pate, whoa. Only the military was abandoned. The 14th military hospital staff, the AFL, was abandoned on that day by Joe Baka because of hate. That Joe Weah that won't pay that house, that Joe Weah government pay it. Joe Baka said, I can't go there. Why I went say there? What? Why will you develop hate like this in your heart against somebody? Somebody who today you turn to be their project. Why will you hate people like this? Eh? The AFL was expecting President Baka to go over there. Oh, he was expecting Baka to go there. The trainer dancing. Pakao, Pakao, Pakao. Whenever I go, yeah, whoa. Then they pick up the phone. The baby coming? The president coming? Whoa, the president coming nowhere. The man deliberately refused to go there. He left the military in the cold. But you know, I appreciate the army. I appreciate the AFL because the AFL said, "Well, Baka can he count? We are grateful to God for this 14 military hospital. We celebrate. We will celebrate. He president will absolutely what they say. He ain't just saying that. We will celebrate the military, the men and women in arms of the armed forces of Liberia, people that protect the territorial confidence and sovereignty of our nation. They were there. Why was Joseph Baka? Because of his hate. Because he wants Joe Weah need to be tied to anything and he lie. It will continue to hair a blood. It will continue to make more. But the AFL officer celebrated that day, but it was embarrassing for a seated president to refuse to go somewhere because the project is tied to his predecessor. None of you young folks to learn from Joe Baka. Joe Baka is not giving no example to young people. Joe Baka want Ale Museveni. Joe Baka, you look at him, you want Ale Ayatollah from Iran. If you really look at Joe Baka, you want Ale from Somalia. You want put bad behavior in himself. Here we get good weapon. Because the police don't get weapon, you got the AFL. The only thing Joe Baka depends on the police, that the police can control, that the police can put them by their nose when ready to tie a tracing on Gregor Common tracing and carrying all the way to rehab. But it's not the military. It's not the military. It's not the military. You saw recently the military had what they call flocking week. Flock police in Tanzania. You saw it. And I see many of you growing up and you think that Joe Baka is leaving a legacy. No legacy that Papa living. That Papa is telling you, you might not appreciate even your mom and your pa. That's what Joe Baka telling you. Don't appreciate your mom before I say your pa. Bad seed of discord. Bad seed of discord. That Bishop Winger will go tell you and say you're supposed to make peace. Then I see some of you, the United Party folks. Anytime Joseph Baka invite Joe Weah, he can't go there. He want peace. No. Joe Weah must go sit in the midst of his enemy so they can slaughter him like pig. You think those funny cool guys when you get when I get here, brain, what have you? No. Different kind of cool. And now going from a boko cool that we're talking about. We're talking about original cool. Kanamokra, Setekra. Now no buffalo cool there. Like Kra Mountain, then why keep grudge in their heart for Joe Weah and start going after Joe Weah, man. That Kra Mountain cool I'm talking about. I'm talking about Kra Mountain cool. We're popular. I'm not talking about that kind of cool. Kra Mountain cool when they keep hate in your hate when you have a Joe Weah until you go after Joe Weah with. Even though you will never succeed. Because your name is Kra Mountain. You can't fight Grace. Grace bigger than him. When you want to eat Joseph Baka money, then he laughs and come and go after people. Look, let me tell you, Liberians. Whether Joe Baka like it or not, George Weah project, he will mean it. He will live it. Joe Weah, look, Joe Weah project get breakdown. Because it's too much. It's numerous. It's unprecedented. That's why I think Joe Baga. Why about develop it? Why you do all the project a day? Until Joe Baga forcing himself to break ground. Even if your boss man don't break ground, you can't. You get it, man. Papa, make up like there. Papa, when you behind you supporting, there, Papa, now you rely your mentor. You into some man. You mentor. You are in the grand engineer speaking crap, speaking sample. Jonah Baga loan and somebody that let go. See my man Thomas Baga. Hey, I don't tell you that. Hey man, Baga, welcome. Welcome, my dear brother, welcome. Hey man, I love to see you people in your class. Can I welcome the man? But maybe no, Baga, go tell your papa Baga. Let Baga get serious. My brother. Look, we can run like like that, my brother. Look, appreciation is good, though. Appreciation is very good. Anybody who can appreciate in life, they are devils. Don't go. They will kill you for your property. They will assassinate you. They will eliminate you. They will excommunicate you. They will isolate you. All they let, they will do it to you. Communicate, isolate. They will decentralize you. All the things they will do it to you. Anybody who can say thank you, I don't care what you do to that person. They will not. All their wish is to clear you off. That's the heart that the old men carry inside. Amen. Then I see the other UP men talking. If I see it, if I break ground, we are challenge the man. I say which ground he broke. If I break ground and they say I know somewhere in town, he will know the play. He break ground. I say shut up, mouth. Shut up. Joseph Baga get trouble to break ground. That place where Joseph Baga go lie about, you know who break ground over there. That 2 groundbreaking ceremony who come in have here for that one place. That a boss man Samuel Doe broke ground for that place. To reckon that Doe, then he won't claim glory. You think we don't know that Doe initiated the groundbreaking over there for the building of the Ministry of Justice. And you go there, you advance, you fool the president. Joseph Baga have divided this country, and he has divided even dead bodies. He has divided. Joseph Baga divided the country so much until he divided dead bodies. People who die, they are divided in their graves. That's the level this old man. And when I hear somebody, you know, everybody folks getting vexed because we're talking. My brother, we're not talking because we hate this old man. We are talking because there is a future that lies ahead that we should protect. The way Joseph Baga acting Jeremiah, you think if you put Jeremiah Kun there, even though he's too desperate, but Jeremiah Kun will not behave like Joe Baga. He will want to see himself. He won't want to see him as somebody that came as a reconciler. Then I hear you, Joey, I'm go sit with Joe Baga. Joey, I'm go to Joseph Baga and go back him. Back him where? Somebody who God used to save Joseph Baga's life. Joey should go back Joseph Baga for what? If Joey go around Baga, Baga will kill Joey. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I'm saying. Joe Baga will eliminate him. Baga don't want to see Joey ever in his life. You don't know? You know that Papa don't want to see Joey? You know that man don't want to see Joey? Baga don't want to see. That's why nothing that against Joey he want to be talking about. Because you don't want to see Joey. Someone say, hey, he can say that. Oh, why would I not say that? If the man don't want to see project that Joey did for the country, then you think he wants to see Joey himself? That is why you see every sector in the country is divided. The military is divided. There are people in the army that appreciate George Weah. People in the police that appreciate that will never open their mouth to George Weah. In the different ministries, there are people, United Party officials that appreciate George Weah. They will never cause George Weah. That don't funny one, they want to know nothing about Liberia. They are the one running behind Joe Baga and fooling the old man. Tomorrow, Baga will not be around. The Bagas will still be here. You can't stop Joe Weah from coming back. He's coming back. It's not men's making, it's God's doing. You can't stop it. Where you go or you can down. You're the United Party for your can. Joe Weah not coming back nowhere. You can do everything. You try to pay security around Joe Weah to compromise security. That lie. It can't happen. We are aware of all of those things. We have put into place the necessary strategies that have been strategized. Yeah? So you go to Joe Weah security, you won't pay money, you waste yourself, you eat your money, and you fuck the devil out of you. Nothing you can do to go after George Weah because George Weah is marked by God Almighty. He's marked. He's carrying that mark. You remember? You remember when they said to the children of Israel, the death, he said, put the blood of the lamp on your doorpost, so that when the death angel passes and sees the blood, he will pass over. It was a complete representation of the blood. So John Weah is been marked by God. Nobody can do anything to him. You can't kill him. You can't harm him because he's in his space. He's in his space. He's not in your space. He's not going to Baka in the middle of the night and say, Joe Baka, have mercy. No, George Weah is in a space. He's marked by God. So you'll be there. The Papa Kami Bay Minister of Justice, you're passing around the Papa Kami Bay Minister. What Ministry of Justice? That project where you'll be until it time finish. So you see, librarians, nobody should fool you to be ungrateful. In your own little way, say thank you. In your own little way. I bet somebody sent me $20 from the US. I said, thank God. I never had $10 for someone sent me $20. I spent $20. It made my day. But somebody also wants to send you $20. You can say, the 30 years in Spain, in America, 20 I can send people. And you can talk it to yourself, you can go talk it, tell you go buy your Bafra brand. Then you're saying again, you losing the money, then you tell your friend, America my trouble. That my uncle there, Uncle Bago. Uncle Bago like in Minnesota. You can't send me 20. And the 20 that was spoiling here. I won't tell you I'm hungry. Now the 20 that was spoiling here, the man must play. They can be brave, steady among people. They collect your $20. They say that nothing. Then they're telling people, they don't appreciate you. Then they're telling people, they're spoiling the money. Tell them, man, say, my man, over bring something and let me drink ya. My man, but Uncle Biako, that in Minnesota. Oh, ain't go send me $20. I'm not a papeting, bro. You spend 30 years in America. Then the other Jawia did they telling you, oh, that $20 you go send you all the years you spend in America. Then but that the $20 we spoil. Oh, my bring drinks here. You think I'm broke? Can't look at me. Can't send me $20. $20 I can get your big head low like iron rack. You can get $20 then you eat the next $20. That's how you behave, and that's how Joseph Baka want you to behave. That's how they want you to behave. And how many people can do it? Many of them, you're like, and you're learning it from Joseph Baka, you're learning it from anybody, you're learning it from him, because you're not able to say thank you. You will not even get fired out. Someone saying you want to go back home, then you make him be more and more your friend. That the man will spoil you. Look, John Weah will always remain George Weah. John Weah will be because he's marked by God. He's marked by God. You pay people to do anything, they will not do it. They will eat your money because they will be asking themselves, what have the men done that I should harm him? What does men have done? You even pay security to go to John Weah and harm him. The security officer will ask said, what George Weah have done so much that I should harm him? When that the John Weah men have paid my daughter was fee. That the John Weah men pay my daughter was fee. That the John Weah men time my daughter was able to go to LU. So why am I harming him? Has he done something? No. The life that you live, that what will speak for you. The things that you will do, that what will speak for you. Tomorrow, when they pay people to harm you, those people will turn around and ask themselves, what has she done? What has he done so much that I should harm them, I should harm her? They will use your goodness to remember and turn around to those who hate you and say, no, I can do it. I can do it. Liberia will not be built because the leaders are carrying the, and I don't back carrying that kind of high heart. All I gotta look at me and say, Israel, mommy, I don't like how you can talk sometimes. Joseph Baka, president, when you're talking to, oh, I said, but when I'm talking on the radio, you don't see me cause Joseph Baka. Oh, Joseph Baka, president now, eh? Oh, Joe, we are telling you we're not president, Joe, we are prime minister, eh? He said, no, I'm talking. I said, no, that's what we're talking. That your big head, I know the iron rack. That's what we're talking. You know me, I'm close to telling that head B. That's what we're talking. Oh, you were causing Jovia yesterday, but we will not cause Joseph Baka. But we'll tell the truth. We will say the truth. Nothing but the truth. When you learn to be, I say you, don't be appreciative. That is why God is not blessing most of you. That is why God leaves most of us the way we are. And we're struggling. And things are bad for us. We got to join fraternity. We got to say our relative. We got to jump into human past. Until we do all type of evil there to survive. Because it's not working. It's not working. So the only thing you will do, go say human past. Kidnap people, children. And you think God blessing you. That's not blessing. That curse. That curse. Somehow will not go join fraternity. No. We were not brought up. We were brought up inside Christendom. Our parents, them, they bathed up with the anointing oil. They bathed up with the blood. They didn't bathe up with charm and voodoo. They didn't tie all into the shrine. That is why George Weah is so different from all of you. All of you. Today, John Weah made Joseph Baga using Sabu, but there are two different types of Sabu. We get anointed Sabu and discouragement Sabu. Now, when John Weah rub the anointing oil in Sabu, you don't pour that thing where you're going to put the grube. No, he get anointing oil. A man live with him, a grandma. What did Joseph Baga grandma live with him? To cut out speech? What did Joseph Baga grandma do with him? Ungratefulness? And when you sit and you're talking, oh, they can talk to the government, they can talk to the papi. No. Those who are advising the old man is not helping the old man. What will happen to Tantan? What will happen to Joseph Baga Jr. when his father is nowhere? Nowhere, no time, nowhere around. People should run behind Tantan. You think Tantan power will be there forever? Joe Baga is packing a clothes by 2029. So Tantan will run away. Tantan is a musician. You will run away. And you say that you go to Simon Doe project. The man who gave you work. You see, I'm not surprised why Joseph Baga doing the John Weah. He did it. That is sitting doing the Doe ballet. Simon Doe gave him job. He knew about that groundbreaking. For Simon Doe to be the Minister of Justice. Do that. You now go there quickly. We are breaking grounds. We're breaking ground. So that 2-time groundbreaking. Don't break ground, you go break ground too. Because he won't mention people's name on their project. He won't claim the project, and he knows no project around here. In that project. Joe Baga, because Joe Baga said a John Weah project. So where is that John Weah? Joseph Baga said a project for John Weah. The men of John Weah own project. I'll beg you, yeah. John Weah, John. So let Baga be around. He won't recognize a friend, and he won't people thank you. That's why he's running from people project. He can't say it. And I see some of you, the Unity Party people, you vex. When we're talking, you vex. What you vex will offer. The way Joseph Baga acting, you can do it like that. You what? For somebody to help you, then you pay the person with evil. You think a good thing? You think a good thing? You think a good thing? For somebody to help you, then you come by and pay them with evil. Because of his hate, they said they will not complete our IA project because they didn't get money. Because of his hate, go see how dirty PHP is. Go see the invisible part. They're spoiling the place. Go see it. He want all John Weah project to break down and destroy. And that's a blatant lie. That's a blatant lie. That's a blatant lie. Let's open the telephone lines, Liberians. So, yeah, President Baga post our food in Joseph Baga don't break no ground for anywhere. That groundbreaking dope did that groundbreaking ever since. Since the 80s, Joe Baga break, Simon Doe break ground. Joseph Baga don't want to recognize the late Simon Doe. Because he want Doe to be tied around that project. That is why he's pretending. 077-223-9933 0886-30-4497. The women line 077-980-375. Other numbers we want you to call on, and let's hear you this morning because this is very serious. This is very serious. And they're running around that they got their own project now when it is not their own project. They was not the one that initiated. Just say thank you to somebody who started something and you continue it from there. That the team suffering Joseph Baga ain't able to say thank you. Take our very first caller. Good morning.
Thank you. Morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you. Why?
Thank you, dear money. Let the pass your half on there for you. Baga, and we have to sit together. Your half on there. You are a lie. They won't happen. Yeah, Baga do it. We are doing it. We'll get the barrel. We will carry the barrel. Then we tell God, thank you. But never. And we tell yourself, what project? You say we are not doing nothing. I say we are for the Yoko Baga. Yeah, Baga, what project? Today, in our field, we are working on. So when see we are ready, I get a video on my food for the birthday. In my way, oh man, but I like good. But we offer evil will pay you that I get nothing. Anywhere you go, nobody say that. Why? They must say go again. Why you go do that? That I just want to put money. So you forget what we are. You do your own thing. You wait for 2029. You will get the power. The person will go there.
Okay.
Please. You are the our song. What do I want to say? I always tell you, I know that one day will open our brain to different office university. Whereby you not get close, you can't go there. Don't stay why your teacher. But we don't know. We say our chat. But particularly my without giving up. Let the party long we have for that. Yeah,
Thank you so kindly, Ma'am Bessie. One more there. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's hear you.
We're calling from people. Israel, I hear you asking who advancing Waka. Who you expect to advance somebody that can for the 2-year experience Israel? You Israel are older. You can tell your children, say, what I see, you're not seeing, what experience going older than this. That kind of year, when I took on, I make any experience for 2 years. Who you expect to advance Israel? For that question, I disagree with you. That means nobody advancing the make their own way. Israel, any evil they will play against John we are. That question when I thought, if you walk out, you will die before John we are. Nobody can assassinate John we are. No man above a woman can assassinate John we are. Israel, the people, they are failure and they are disgrace to the country.
Okay.
Thank you for the show.
Thank you so kindly. Let's go to the other line there. Good morning. Morning, Chief. Hello?
Let me tell you something about bossy.
Okay.
People don't worry what they say. They lie to them, but lie to the people. That's what we are thinking about. They wasting their own time for nothing. And I know come back. I don't care what I do. That's why Joe because we 1990 or let's say 1987. And then he broke ground to rest out the mansion. And Minister of Defense or Minister of Justice, you want to build that green out there. And then he build that ground. And he said he carried new running for that ground. They were always loud that people were still a town feeling. But they were not living with that we are. We are already living life. What do you think of the member? It means, that we are grateful, we don't respect that we are. But man, all what the world don't respect him. Then you in the you don't respect, man, that brings you to it today, that you don't respect, man. You think you're better than we are. That's how I finish with it. You ain't can't wait to you, that's better than we are. You're not going to they wasted their own time. They lied to the people, what they want to say, they want to do for the people. Don't care for it. They just lying here and there. He created $70,000. He created $70,000. The people suffering. So, Baga, place to go here, but we have the time for you.
Okay.
You do what you want to do. Don't lie. Why you want to keep on being lying. You have to come power. Keep on being lying to the people. Go stupid. Go stupid. We're not stupid. What is going to do? You think you do the Labrador? Put in power, then you try to do things to them to make them feel bad. Thank you for the program this morning, boss. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not getting this feedback. Let me take this. Good morning.
Morning, Israel.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. I call from Honor Streetlight in Lower Johnson. Thank you for the fascinating discussion this morning. You know, Israel, these guys, and they think that the different government is just a chaplain. A government that is testimony performing to defend such a government is a very complicated situation. And that's why they are going to be dragged in the intellectual dirty water at all times. You see, St. Joseph wanted to power. They cannot boast of a secondary project. Nothing at all that they can tell us that this is what Joseph Imabwaka brought to the country. And the entire government has become a liability to the liberal society. Instead of the government provide fixing necessities and creating job opportunity and that uplift the living standard of the Liberian people, the government has become a liability to the Liberian society. And that is the attribute of Joseph Imabwaka. When you are in opposition, you become liability. You came to power, it's a liability to the. When they not go around to oppress motorcyclists, to oppress business people, to oppress taxi driver and buses driver around the country, the government will never generate funds. Joseph Imabwaka is internationally disconnected. Nobody knows him. So What are these guys boasting of the project? There's no project that have been initiated through the responsibility, the ability of this Imam Bwaka. And for me, I know who this Bwaka is. And that's why we articulated to our people during the campaign that Joseph Bwaka is not going to become a good president. And today, they are all seeing the truth. See, the entire government is now in disarray. Everybody, they are just saying, and they see how Mo Ali was massively flogged. I never even knew that Benedict Coliver flogged Mo Ali that or OGFM. Because this guy cannot prove anything to the brain people. The old man is full, and just part of that, the country governance, he lacks the idea. Those are the things that Liberians are faced with now. So we just have to wait and see come 2029, and then we have returned to the power. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Good morning, boy. This is Kosio. Let me say good morning to peace-loving Liberians who are in tune this morning. You know, when I listened to the reports yesterday that President Walker had broken ground for that Justice Park or Justice Complex, I laughed. I laughed because I was a witness, or I am a witness. On the day of that groundbreaking by the late President Santa Kanye Do in 1988, I was in member of Justice Building. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same day he broke ground for the Land and Man Ministry building project, right by the land, the big space by the Land and Man building there. Yeah, I think that's the same day he broke ground for that place. So the president has become a political scavenger, and it's not going to help him. As someone who has experience of over 40 years in government, he does not have any connection that will help to boost his presidency. He hasn't even raised a signature project. And this is unfair to the Liberian people because he made a lot of promises to them. I think the last time I checked, a good old friend of his was interested in the arrest the general and offering yellow machines. And then fast forward, it became a different scenario. He can thrive online as a leader, most especially for an elderly person. And so those who voted for him, I know some of them are wallowing in disappointment as speak. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Chief. Let's take this question from there. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr. I'm the visually impaired that are pushing for the return of President Weah 2029. You know, Israel Bwaka is an interesting character, and looking at Bwaka age and come with a lot of health complications, that 42-year or 41 whatsoever year cannot help him now. So those that are around him could have been trying to prop him up. But the same vindictive that he carried, that is the same thing the guys around the president think say they can carry on. So this week, from the 26th, which was on Monday up to present, it has not been a good week for the Joe Bwaka government. It is a disaster week for the Joe Bwaka government that they are going to remember forever. And if they cannot mark day, time to come, they will reflect and know that this particular week has completely destroyed Joe Bwaka government and they cannot make a comeback. Okay, this is look at the proceeding. You know, the LEC that they were hanging on, they came out. The party say, oh no, LEC not stable, but it comes from the CIG line. We say, no, you're lying. If it was from the CIG line, then that means the entire country could have gone as once, not community to community. The very day the president was giving a nation address, NDC came out to validate and say, oh no, in our CLG line is infrastructure. And we got 18 months to take care of that. In fact, we didn't promise anybody reliable current that they were hanging on. President took the stage, blunder, disgrace the government and disgrace the country. He gave a speech that's a very, very marked with falsehood, nothing true. Any page that you go to in that 19 page that he presented to the Liberian people are all marked with falsehood. Instead of the information arm of the government taking time to see how best to handle it, the king, the father, created more harm. I tell you, like, oh yeah, that's true. You're telling, oh, but I was a mistake. Some people they put in things that we didn't put in the speech. In fact, there's an enemy in the government. So the destruction of Baga for God continue up to the groundbreaking ceremony. That groundbreaking ceremony now is just another event that is intended to cover all of the mess that they have created in the way, but we are not going to get a chance to do so.
Yeah.
Okay? Because how do you carry on groundbreaking ceremony when the power president has already done so? You have people here validating the exception of all of journalists that do investigation and other studies that yes, there was groundbreaking ceremony that took place sometime back. Why did he go there to go do groundbreaking? Only because he wanted to cover all the mess that he created in an entire way. But here we are though. Before you do groundbreaking ceremony, knowing you should be in the know that money should be on hand. If even not all the money needed for that fund, for that project, but you should have some money on hand. But for what we are getting, they are all mixed information. You have a justice minister who is a legal practitioner. Go there and listen to what he said. He has said 20 million has been made available in the arrest agenda. What do you call 20 million made available in the arrest agenda for the implementation of that project we're talking about? Instead of being made available in the budget, but he is saying in the arrest agenda, that what the justice minister is telling us. And then the justice minister is calling, oh, no, the funny, the justice minister had the experience, he will go up there to lobby, to look for funding, so that he can be able to build the justice minister and all those kind of stuff. So, Nathaniel Magay asked the question, where are we getting the money from? When did we do the procurement process? Okay, the PPCC processes, when did you go through it? Where are we getting money? Because if you check the budget line for 2024 up to 2026, nothing is there. So where are we getting the money from to construct the particular groundbreaking ceremony project that the president did? There are another group of people that say, oh yeah, the president is going to raise $300 to $350,000 every year for the project. If he raised that amount every year, all I think you're talking about 40 to 50 years to be able to complete that project. So because of the wickedness of this, look, let me tell you something. This party, I will agree with C. Andrew that this is the wicked party. This is the dangerous party that we got in this country yet. The only difference that between the Ellington and the Brakata, Ellen could use money to go ahead for openness to keep them silent. But there is no difference between them, but they are very wicked sort of party that we have here. So, you don't do that. But look, they will be here and you will not see nothing happy because of that thing. Isn't it? I listened to Parker the last time that the reason why the RRA road is slowed down because they are doing on the whole road to see how the funny were spent, to see how the funny thing is. All
the people get money. They get line. I don't get money to fill up.
Hello?
I said maybe no money there. They just won't laugh.
Yeah, that's no money there. And now we are now entering into February. And you know, road construction, where along we enter February, you enter March.
Yeah.
Most likely they will not be able to do anything on our road. Enter into the next dry season, we hit 2077. When are you going to continue with our road now? When you're going to be looking for money to pay a salary, looking for money to fund election, how are you going to raise the money to do that road? But as for some of us, we have seen it play well for us. That's what we want. Those of us that are pushing for the return of President Weah, we want for the government and this person to continue to mess us on a daily basis. So that the Liberian people themselves will see it in their eyes. They will not see the opposition to us.
Okay.
So the RIA road is not lying over there All the machine have been withdrawn from that road, nothing going on. It play on well for us. Nobody need to go tell the people what our road say, oh, the project we initiated by President, we are a broker house, a banner here. They will see it. The only thing we need to do, not to be complacent. Keep the fight on, keep pushing on.
Okay.
You know, as I said, if you ever witness George Floyd and the police in the U.S., when he said he could not breathe, that is what the Unity Party people are saying. Me continue on their neck, continue to suffocate them, don't get in chains, continue beating on them. As we do this, we're moving gradually towards 2029. They are already up bottom.
Okay.
2027, you will have nothing else to look at to do in terms of development. Because you'll be looking for money to pay salary, and you'll be looking for money to fund the election. Here we are, they will have nothing to say. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly of talking more kind. Thank you for your analysis. Thank you. Where we going? This side. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Patricia.
Let's hear you.
I just want to let the Liberian people know that when you say what in your hand, throw it down. It's different from what is in your blood. Because what is in your blood will always be in your blood. What can you say? You can appreciate God, how God created him. So, for God to take the heart of Georgia for him to give him presidency, we are being ungrateful to God. So for him to be ungrateful to our president, who God has made, it will not be speaking to us. But one thing we know that God will make us, will deliver in the hands of the demonic people, and God will give us the rightful leader that will come, which is King we are. But we always pray for our people in the state that God may make them the leader, the government who in the state will do better things for this nation. And I also pray for the King FN that God may grant them long life, God will grant them more wisdom and Liberian. The thing that King FN are doing for us, we cannot pay them, but only God will pay them. So let us lead them in prayer also.
Thank you.
So thank you, Baba.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Well, I nothing to do with that break. If I free and following all of them free, they see, they feel it. If I get a knock with tea, people see me, they can bang your head. I want to share the Unity Party to go. Someone else is telling me, say, oh, ma, we'll follow you 2029. You know, some place in the day. So I said, but I tell you, if God agree, I put him for charity, I will be charity. I said, none of
come up. Good morning.
Morning. What we are seeing, let me say good morning to the Liberian people.
Morning, Chief.
Yeah, you know, what we are saying, let me first of all appreciate you for the work that you continue for us and the Liberian people at that. Yesterday, when we were in government, those guys were parading the corridors of Liberia with propaganda. And the attitude of fingering that took place in the city is still following, that's in the CTP, is still following the Unity Party. It came to us, they pronounced figures on the day the president was giving his pronoun, and later on it came back to us to tell the figures were sent away, which is a blatant lie. You can tell us your own city, your own speech you wrote, and tell the speech is brought to the public. Later on, you're telling us that you temper your own temper with your own speech. You know, it's very much disingenuous. And on the part of our finance minister, you know, you cannot continue to be making mockery of the Liberians. I think it is a slap in the faces of those who elected this government, supported this government. Because for some of us, we never had any credit in this government. That's why we told the people, and we said the black guy government is the most incompetent and incapacitated government in the history of Liberia. He's saying to the Liberian people that the issue of bread and butter is making mockery of the people and saying he want to open bread and butter ministry. Are you kidding me? The thing that I think is likely who the Liberian people is making mockery out of it, I think it's very much disappointing. I think the Prime Minister need to come back to the Liberian people and those who elected them to apologize, because it is the same people that are put him to where he is today. So to be telling us that you want to go and open, you know, Minister of Bread, so I think it's a mockery to the Liberian people. Thank you for putting me in the opportunity.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
And good morning to the team loving for local country. Well, this is Mohammed Donkey Fana Jr. But I joined a conversation from the Japan Freeway. Well, Israel, sometimes I just wonder on Liberian people, and Liberia at large. Because these people in this country here, we told these people, we said that Mr. Bwaka is not presidential material person. So, you should not elect Mr. Bwaka. And a lot of people, went on the street and wrote something on our bus by saying, we agree. That phrase is where I feel always hurting when I see our people in this country, wrote out the phrase on our back. And now the phrase has catch up with them. Yeah, we agree. So anything Mr. Bwaka do, you should agree to. Because we told you guys that Mr. Bwaka will never ever do anything in this country. People can this person. First of all, somebody who really you will save your life. Pastor Simon, let's leave politics. Pastor Simon, somebody who really save your life. He's sick, keeping gosh, for that person. It is so systemic. It's so systemic. Israel. So, Mr. Bwaka, really, that's the reason why administration is breaking down. His minister are lying around. He went at OKF and who is this guy? We just do short. So thank you this morning for the show.
Thank you so kindly, Gonzo. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you for the topic. He said, yeah, Israel, let me tell you something. Dear me, he not get nowhere faster. He have faster find him in the bed to eat money. Even he went there to and talk to him. Even he children to the sitter. Papa, the thing he's doing, it's not good. That's what I'm saying. That ain't fast, but he can't listen to that fast. It's like, oh man, I don't want to. I don't know how to call it there. So I don't know. I don't know. Say they're just fighting out of a way to say, oh, they never do the one. Why people be fooling you? For the 7 years in government, why you let the people be fooling you? They shouldn't fool you. Listen to the people, listen to the Liberians. They think you do it's not right. Every time they come, they make mistake. And they ain't able the former president. They ain't able him. I don't care how to do it any kind of way. What I said again, he said he will not drink it. So I don't care how in fact he said, oh, let you apologize to them, but look how former president, you know where he will succeed. But so when he apologize, he will never succeed. He will just be suffering. People will just be many on the 2029 week. So he married Israel. Israel will honestly will pray for that call a long life and see that day that call our former president the longer life so he can able to see what best we can for it. Then the one who beyond they pretending they were in CDC before they decided to leave from there, they did was there. God will fight for us. We'll know who to select, who not to select. Thank you so much, Pa.
Thank you so kindly there. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Asia.
Yeah, let's hear you.
This is Hussein.
Who's it?
This is Hussein Kell.
Hussein, go ahead. Hussein Kell, we are Rabu. I said, go ahead, the man left the line. Come on.
Thank you very much. Israel?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Israel, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from my Popo Kono, down Coast Spoon Hill, Wintown community. Israel, thank you. I like the way you put it this morning. You said President Bwaka will never, ever reconcile with President Weah. Yes, it's true. You know why he will not do it? It is because of arrogance. The sheer arrogance of our brother from Unity Party. You can remember when President Weah took his wife and drove after the election in 2017 and drove to Bwaka's house. Mm-hmm. You know what he said? He said President Weah didn't know how to run a country. That's why he went for a VAT. In fact, President Weah was grossly incompetent. That was their wildest thing around here. My friend Hussein Kewu, who's now advocated for years, and I hear he ended up somewhere around Jamaica Road doing something about casual labor job. That's why I hear information. So he coming today. Thank God that he did not go to Capitol Building and now doing casual labor job around the Jamaica Road area. That's why we are hearing and we are still investigating. So because of those things that he said yesterday, yes, today it is haunting them. Their fear is if he do reconcile with President Weah, we say that, oh, Joe Bwaka feel That's why he gone to President Weah for the advice. That's why we are suffering. Hey man, Israel is a civilized community. In a civilized society, can you compare a Weah with Boakai? A Weah could be a Boakai run. It should be a Weah internationally global icon to be compared with one guy from Wasonga right here who is only little known in Liberia. So it's a disgrace. So there is no way that you guys are compatible. You would never compare you with President Weah. And the next thing has to be with Israel. What things that were castigated yesterday or criticized yesterday is now starting to become celebrated on Joe Nima Boakai. Am I hearing that Joe Boakai doing groundbreaking ceremony?
Yeah, yesterday we celebrate ground.
Is no more earthquake taking place in Liberia, Israel? Hey man, I thought they don't say that President Weah was doing groundbreaking ceremony and earthquake was going to take place. So why are they celebrating today, Israel? Israel, these guys lie to the people. That's why today, thank God that you are not doing social board job. I know you go up.
But my man, why you behind Hussein?
Hello?
I said, why you behind Hussein Keru?
Yeah, one of the proponents of a rescue agenda. That's the job they brought. Thank God that they gave me a shoe brush and then to be brushing shoe. At least he ended up around Jamaica Road. Hussein, thank God that he didn't go realize to become a new Zogo. Because Carl Lolas are Zogo. Thank God that they bring you somewhere you are hustling. Because that's the job. Carl Lolas job, so the government finish Israel. The people will not do nothing today. They can dignify Carl Lolas job. Even Keke rather than castigated yesterday 50% where they not brought investors. That's why they were riding Keke and motorbike to begin a job today on a Joe Nima. It's a sad and a slap in Joseph Nima Boakai government, and there's a complete admission that the government have failed. Okay. Thank you very much. Uzi, just keep looking around.
My man, lead the man.
Thank you very much.
Lead the man. Forget about Uzi and beg you. Good. Let's take that first. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Janje Ta from Waka Community.
Okay.
I want to say good morning to you guys. My point is that the issue about reconciling this country, you guys will be the first to start carrying on the awareness because other people following you across the country. The issue about the bread and butter issue, the CDC have the power in their hand for 8 years and they feel they get the bread and butter to the Liberian people. That's the reason that will going off.
Okay.
So even when Joe Boakai having to feel the Liberian people have to make a decision for, I don't see no need you guys calling on radio station.
So no need. I don't need to take you, sir. No need. I waste my time to keep you on the radio because you make no sense. You make no sense. If they make you teacher for elementary school, you make all the students fail. You make everybody fail, my brother. You who call you talking, you even get sweeping job. You not talking, you even get sweeping job. Maybe you to do plus where over there fighting when they put truck counter, you fight to work. You make no sense. You think how people can come on discourse to come and discuss national issue? Instead of you can talk about your Joseph Boakai, what are you doing? You don't want to talk about job. You are like, if your Boakai doing anything. It's not a platform you will come on to talk about. Yeah? Yeah, go to your Unity Party radio. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bobby. I see, and to Mama Liberia. This is Joseph calling from New York. Brother, I heard one of those useless one calling just now and making part of noise, spewing some nonsense from his mouth. You see, the problem about it is like, it's unfortunate to have such a people then like that, in a country. Because even we that are in the diaspora, we feel for you guys. We understand situation. And when we are working here and trying to help, to alleviate some of those problems, then you are there giving glory to it. And, it's unfortunate. Because even the friends that are here, those kind of thing, the person say, what? Those are the kind of people, your guy in the place there. It's crazy. But this is the place we find ourselves. We go look for our old man, building 1942 house in 2026. The house with no pillow, no beam, nothing. That the kind of house you want to be in the kind of modern world. Just so brick. Then it start falling apart. But it's unfortunate, brother. Brother, you are there talking. Be there. Keep talking. Some of you will be right over there. Our own children will come and you will be the sweeper. That's not what we pray for. We want people to be educated so that they will not plunge their country into a mess. Because when you got some level of education, somebody can tell you, say, hold gun. You will not do it. You say, what am I holding gun for? You to destroy the life of my brother and sister, but you're not looking at looking at a situation. Somebody give you $5, you go stay and start spew some kind of nonsense. What is that going to do for you and your children? Is that better for the future? Are you better off today than 2 years ago? If it is out there with you, that's fine, brother. Go. You do some other people friendly job. The one will help your children. Go and be cleaning around people's houses. The one will help your children. Go be social boy. The one will help your generation. It's unfortunate, man. These are the ugly one among us. They come and make everything look ugly. Brother, God bless you, man. Your thanks for everything you guys are doing.
Okay. Thank you so kindly, Joseph Colley, there from the U.S. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
This is Council.
Yeah, Council.
Israel. This morning, I went on the road. What I saw pierced me from my eye. Our country is no longer country again. Now, people can stand and say anything. The army man park a car. The fire service man dress up in a buffet. The man taking a surveillance. I know that passing your car. And the man went to him. Please give me leg. He said the man shouldn't get inside. See the kind of hatred. See the kind of division the man brought in our country. You see, something happen. They will not be fighting against each other and things will happen. You sitting down, yes. When you sitting down, you talking about job, we ain't go to where? Where job? You think job that's I mean, said, I man coming to me, you won't shake my hand, I will draw my hand back. You won't pass by me, I will dress. Because man, for somebody, to get it wrong. That's how it feel looking. You see, what a man doing the way he feel looking, how he behavior looking. So you see that man, you really born by man that he won't be born him. He say you will dance with the devil and his behavior is no different from devil. Devil forgive. When devil say, hey, you already, you go join devil, show you sacrifice your life. That kind of person is our president will get it wrong. He say, you will not get to him. Can't about you break ground. You know who break ground? That's then you talking about. When I was young, that's when they wanted to build that place there. You sat down. You say you care to casket. My fellow Grandidian, you use your here. The man can grow casket. Get a fool up. Then I get empty pass. You sat down. Get to name that hospital. After why do we are started? You swear no, you won't change it. Let's be aware of that man. That man can destroy this country. That man can destroy us. And the news will be hearing about him. It's no different that we believe it. That he will be over the far defensive. We believe it. Because no son man can behave like that. And so thank you, my son.
Thank you so kindly, Council. Thank you. Let's see. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Brazil.
Okay, Chief.
You see, it's just mind-boggling. If it wasn't for presidency, in anything else, how will you compare Obaka with George Weah? You talk about global icon here, better. Sometimes I see the thing, I say, yeah, the presidency too. That's something for true. They probably wouldn't even think of coming near this George Weah. You ain't even think about it. Who knows if it was not something about the presidency? Who doesn't need they call Joe Biden? So going to just history the other past ministers there who said in the Joe government that people don't know. But today, because of the presidency, they may have some opportunity to become a president. Some people bring it closer to George Weah. I can just get it. You see, the man, he don't even look like he have no personality like a president. They may get authentic. I can see how a president behaves. You can address the whole nation, and you cannot edit the speech. So you can make that kind of a big mistake. The information minister has to come out and say the president meant to say this, he meant this, he meant this. Come on, man. The information minister will be sad read that he tried to tell that the president lied to the country. So when people even comparing this, George Weah to Obama, it's so like a cane in my ear. Because this papi, he just been a liability on the Liberian people. He had no record of even giving back when you were in public service. Who the papi ever, like what I said those say yesterday on the spoon talk, that it should show one person about it, I ever pay the school fees. Just one. We don't need two. I was in Ghana when George Weah came there with talk, meal, filled with food. Can't give it to people in the refugee camp. I was there. I'm a witness. He went Guinea. He went out of refugee camp. All the black out of town. It's just my boy, man. I just can't understand the country called Liberia, but you just take this papier and compare him with a global icon. Once he had other well-known people want to meet. This is my boy. Israel, Liberia, just another country. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, my chief. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Israel.
Hussein?
Yeah, this is Hussein.
Okay. You did something last year, but anyway, I forgave you. Anyway, we saw that thing out last year, so welcome to the new year. Happy New Year.
Many happy return to you, dear brother. First, let me say thank you and openly apologize to the followers, the team there at King's FM. Sometimes when we heard along the way and our mistakes are made, when you don't rectify your mistakes, meaning you are not a human. So, yes, sometimes we have disagreement on the radio, but when to certain extent, since it's a new day and you have picked my call, I want to say thanks to you and the management of Kings, even to all of my friends in the opposition, in the ruling position, who don't like the thing I say, sometimes the way I say them. We want to say we apologize open there. We'll continue to have those changes. I'm no more a regular caller. I follow the show. But yes, of course, we will sometimes call him and make our own conclusions. So I want to say thanks for the show. To all my friends, my CC, I call it Edmond, and all of you guys who hear my voice at a critical one, I want to say thank you for always following and check making. But yes, of course, we will do what we can do best, what we love doing. We love this. This is why I continue to follow. And yes, of course, we will continue to do what we can do. So thank you, and thanks to every one of you guys at King to continue to provide information to the public, especially working with the government.
Okay. So I hope you called next week because there's an allegation against you, so you will address it next week.
You said?
There was an allegation against you. You listen to Spencer Mohammed. So Monday you call, you address yourself to the allegation. I will tell you. You address yourself to it next week, man. I'll call you on Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Who say that's it. He's apologized to all of you. Say what happened last year, blah blah blah. So I got to pick his call because we are in New Year and so we can't win anything. So you have extended whatever thing to you. It's good. That's a good way to go. I hope President Parker can do the same. Good morning,
Israel.
Yeah.
This station here. That I'm Waka broadcasting system.
No,
when you listen to Israel. You know what listen to Israel? Don't call and stay putting down on the station. This station here. That job we are can bounce you. That I'm Waka broadcasting. You know what listen to Israel? Play listening role and be silent. So you know say on the station. This station, I see this station. Israel, they control the battle. Opposition get a station, ruling position get a station. Opposition go ruling position, they get still talking the calling off. That we are buying few here. And I know what I'm buying few. Not what can you say? So you want to listen to Israel in other radio. Don't call Israel and say put in that way more. Thank you, Israel.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel. How are you?
I'm okay, Chief.
Mama calling from Fender.
Okay.
Thank you for the program this morning. Please allow me, I want to talk to Mr. Guinea. He said, for since 2005, he never saw no equal to be a politician equal in Ambassador We Are. On Fabric Radio, on the Radio Soprano FM, he used to go there, he condemned the president, do all kinds of things. When the president started to govern, when the president governed well, they don't know the government, they don't know how to govern. When they came to govern, the information minister come out that all the crap he put in front of the president not take it. That his word is not true. In fact, about the president spoke, so all the things the president spoke that he suggested he gave to the president. So I want to tell him, Mr. Guinea, with all the politics he was being ambassador we are with, now what God had done to him, because he was challenging the finance minister at the time, he was talking about the road, how much road they have. He came on the radio, it was on OK FM. Or Judah Just Show, he came to challenge. Judah Just started every play for Mr. Minister, you get road clean on your side, you get this on your side. He now come, Madam President, road time, President, we have road time. In 2 years, he have great all the road in the Republic of Liberia. Oh, my brother, that God can move here. Then God business, go to his bow. See you, yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so kindly. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. This is a weekend edition. Weekend edition. Oh yeah.
Oh. They broke down our headquarters, but it didn't break our soul. CDC stands stronger. We are ready, we are bold. From West Point to Point 4, from New Crew Town to Congo, all are welcome here. Together we will grow. CDC is our party. George Way is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life.
Oh yeah.
We are Shian CDCians and the common people too. We build this new foundation with red, white, and blue. No matter where you're from, no matter who you are, in CDC's big family, you'll always have a part. CDC,
definitely.
CDC is our party. George Way is our leader, standing proud and hard. This party's for the people, for the common man's fight. CDC is more than a structure. CDC is a way of life.
I like this. You know that look, if you know how to say that the CDC people got things that can make you happy. Yeah, that's the money.
Yeah, I know money.
Yeah, but I was just shaking you small.
Yeah, thank you so much. You make my day. Yeah, we give God the glory for you and Kings FM family and all the people that preach the message of Joshua Tomato and I can use that. My name is Son of we are called from Packet.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All for the girl on the line. La Bureau, you might know the best in English.
That's good.
As you depressing the issue, they can make my peace. They are going to be loud and say, I see my cover from looking time. I've been following you from Panama FM until you get to that place. I always follow you, and when you're talking in the morning, getting some analyzing some issues. Baka is a failure. Baka always lie. How you see the rest from 35 cloud from 35 to $35? Who really what essence? If you can give the predecessor someone that lead the position. That get that all say, yeah, this is it, this is the rule. I'm making a trip for this. Thank you for so much for what you have done. Then you say no, you can't do it because you don't recognize the main project. You not recognize any project you carry on to the every project you can play go breakdown. Do project like you gonna go breakdown. The Bwana leadership is a failure. That's why we say thank you so much for the King Edson family. We say thank you so much to thank you for Tisha Lai and also everything you have been doing for the Latvian people to give us. You can really make our day. We're not fool again. We're not foolish people to say, you know, the party will fool us again. No. 2029, Joshua is coming back. And pray for the people. I pray for the solution to be strong. That 2029 we get there. I'm Samuel B. We are again from Patrick Factory. Thank you so much, Israel.
Okay, thank you so kindly, Mr. Weir. Thank you. Good morning. Hello? Yeah, morning, Chief.
My name is Armin Chia. I'm calling from Georgia number 4, Soaking in Diamond Creek.
Okay.
I struggle with the issue. Yeah, but Israel, you see, Mr. Baga, I don't really know. I can remember Jeremiah said that by this time, Baga brain would decline. He will start to behave like a child. He will even start to wear pimples like his father Jeremiah at that time. You get me, brother Israel? It bad for me. Jeremiah Baga doesn't know protocol. How will you go to the welcome you the first training? Instead of greeting the people for them to tell them to have feet, then you ask me a little side that I should tell them to sit or they should remain standing. It's bad for me. Seriously, you talk about disgrace. They put blood upon us, brother Israel. Then they didn't have to tell you to tell them to sit. Then they made them ask them to get my hand in the store. Oh, Baga doesn't have any project. The Baga having project. The third person we have stood in a church and said that in there is government, the machinery project, but now they were coming to come up. Even the LEC. Where someone to a passing around, moving from very decision, 10-year contract for the LEC. None of our ministers, none of them, nobody by the government want to come to debunk to tell you that what someone to have been saying or is saying is truth. So the people are feeling to be a complete disaster to this.
Okay, let's slip off. Good morning. Hello? Oh.
Not the fake one, the real one. The man who said this is helping. The Joseph Fanokon, the blah deal. So thank you very much. Thank you so much, brother Israel.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you so kindly, my brother.
Georgia, many heredo, Liberia Masake, Kuleburi. Georgia, many heredo, Liberia Masake, Kuleburi. Save Bora for Masake Kidunina. Liberia Masake, Akidunina. Akera Banukana, Uja Junke, Uja Yodiara, Kanake Masae, Kajamanamara, Ufane Diara.
Where Malay, someone talking about Joe, we are preaching. God, thank you for him.
Liberia Masake, we love you. We love you. We love you. Yeah, Liberia Massacre before. Georgia, Liberia Massacre before. Georgia, King of Liberia. Yeah.
I have to play this one so I can see all the people that are talking and remembering George. We are, saying thank you for what he's doing. Yeah, so Liberians, we got to go. But let me be very honest, sincere with all of you. And I think President Bwaka, your advisors are not helping you. They are hurting you. And the trickle effect, that effect is trickling down to the ordinary people. Your people are not helping you. You don't get project. Say thank you to people when they have done their best. Tell them thank you. They don't care you. It will not move your knee. Appreciate people who initiate projects. Say thank you to them, Papa. What will happen to you? Yeah, but because you won't see people, you won't see them, so you won't talk about them. And anywhere you go, you borrow Jowia project. Anywhere you go, that Ghana say you go, you borrow Jowia project there. You have said you Jowia project, so you go Ghana and the people know you Jowia project. So just go there, just do your best. Say thank you to people. So you're stop fooling, but we gotta go. Let's go there the weekend. We got to go, and so let's say thanks to all of our people. Thank you so kindly, all of you, for your calls. I like your analysis. I see Ismail Pace, the United Partisans, our class is writing. That's good. Try to defend his party. That's good. So let's say thanks to all of you in the diaspora across the country. Talk about is taking a weekend break. We're going to be here on Monday. Oh yeah, today is the 30th event. Tomorrow should be the 31st. Sunday will be the 1st. So on the 1st of Sunday, I have 7 days for my birthday. My birthday falls on Sunday. Yeah. So I catch you, God willing, Monday. I'll be here. It's about we are CS Monday, yeah? Bye-bye.